Hey, can I help you with anything? Oh, perfect. Yeah, let me just check the diary just to see who it is that's looking after you. What was the name? Okay, beautiful name. There you are, you're actually with me. Yes, my name is Lila, it's a pleasure to meet you. Perfect. Alrighty, I do need to ask you a couple of questions in just a moment. The first thing I do like to do when I have a new client come in is just cleanse the air with incense, just to take away any negative energy. I do like to do this because sometimes if we can associate scents with memories, and we don't want to bring any kind of negative energy into the scents that you are smelling today. Would that be okay with you? Perfect, thank you so much. Okay, so I'm just going to cleanse the area around us. Now, this isn't a suggestion that you've brought in any negative energy. It can be left behind by people that have entered the shop. Just want to make sure everything today is all positive for you. Yes. Would you be happy for me to just do a pass over you with the incense? Great, I will start just over the top of your head here and just make my way down your body. Not everybody here does this. I do like to encourage it, but I just like to do things a little unusual sometimes. That is what makes life enjoyable. Okay. I am going to put it out, as it may affect the way we interpret certain scents. But I want to ask you, excuse me, a couple of questions just about what you are looking for today. So, is there a certain occasion that you are buying a fragrance for? Okay. Yeah. Okay, and do you have any go-to scents? Okay. So you do kind of gravitate towards those more seductive, sexy kind of nighttime smells or evening scents? Yeah, that's okay. Would you be open to some more, what would be marketed more so towards being a masculine scent? Well, the thing is, fragrances smell different on everybody's skin. I do quite often wear more masculine fragrances, and men and women both tell me how wonderful it smells. So Is there anything that's a hard no? So you're not really into floral. That's fine. Okay, right, with terms of budget, are we doing low range, mid range, high range? Okay, it's just nice to have an idea of what someone is working with. I don't want to go beyond their means. So I think we'll start with a couple of popular scents that I think you may like. What we will do is we won't be spraying them immediately, as these are all testers, bar one that's not open, but I can open that for you if you do want. These are all testers, so they have been sprayed recently, so when you are smelling either the lid or the spritzer, you should be able to get a good idea of what the scent is like. I'll put ones you do enjoy to one side, and at the end we can then go through and smell them. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one, which is called Good Girl by Carolina Herrera. This is very popular. I do also wear this one myself, and I will say, out of all the fragrances I do wear, this probably does get me the most compliments. So much so that people will actually stop me and say, "I'm sorry, you smell fabulous. What is it?" And even once I was stopped in the supermarket and a gentleman asked me what I was wearing so he could buy it for his partner. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, so there's that one if you want to smell that. Yes, so this one is Good Girl. I do have a sheet here which tells me all of the notes, and I will read that to you in just one moment, but that's a yes. Okay, there are some vanilla beans, some coffee beans just to the side of you if you do need what I like to call a palette cleanser, just to Okay, so Good Girl, we have jasmine, tonka bean, cocoa and bergamot. Yeah. Then next I'm going to do this one, which is by a brand called Dossier. They do designer inspired fragrances. This one is called Ambery Vanilla, and it is inspired by Black Opium, which is another one of my favourites. And what I will occasionally do is, like if I'm going out for the evening for a meal or anything, I will layer Good Girl and Black Opium, and it's a lethal combination, but lethal in a good way. Yes, this one is very popular. This one is more on the low range. That doesn't mean it's not good. It does last all day. And with Black Opium, we have black coffee, sweet vanilla, white flowers, patchouli and cedarwood. It's lovely, isn't it? Yes. So that's another yes. Okay. My favourite, anything that has notes of vanilla, cedarwood, amber, patchouli or neroli, they're, ones that I normally will like. I think I'm going to go more so into the more masculine scents. And just starting off with this one, it's Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This is on the high end, it is more of an expense. And this one, this is where I was saying that scents can kind of bring up memories or feelings of things. This one reminds me of my grandfather's ironed shirts. Yeah, it's strange how that happens. This is another of my favourites. I don't know if I said that, apologies if I did, but with the Noir Extreme, where are we on here? Noir Extreme. Oh, here we that is amber, cardamom, sandalwood and neroli. So that's a yes as well. We're going to find it hard to narrow these all down, but you can see when you smell that, you can see how that would work as being a feminine or a masculine scent. I think this one's quite, you know, more unisex. Yeah. Okay. Let's go back over to here. This is either a love or hate. I do like it. I don't wear it all too often. Sometimes it can give me a headache when I can smell this. I don't know as to what ingredient it is that does this, but I have heard from quite a few people it does do that. This is Dossier again. It's called Ambery Cedarwood and it's inspired by Alien. Okay, you don't like. It really is one of those either love or hate, and that's fine if you hate. Okay. It's also a fragrance that if you spray it and it's on your clothing as well, whenever you pick that piece of clothing up, it will still smell as if you've just sprayed it. Okay, let me go back more so towards this side. This kind of is marketed more as a unisex scent. It's Lila Santal 33, inspired by, excuse me, but it is called Woody Sandalwood. This is more of a clean scent. It doesn't kind of have those notes that you are interested in, or as we were talking about, is like a sexy kind of smell. This is more of a clean smell. Yeah, this one, excuse me, I keep putting my pens over everyone I need to read. It's violet leaves, cardamom, cedarwood, musk, sandalwood and vanilla. So that's not for you either. I can, yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's do this one. Again, Dossier. We're very big fans of Dossier in this store. It's Woody Green Apple inspired by 1 Million. I do wear this all the time. Now when I smell it, it smells like I can really smell the leather, but it has like a tobacco-y kind of scent to me. Yeah, it is a masculine smell, but it's also kind of feminine as well. Yeah, 1 Million has blood mandarin, peppermint, cinnamon, rose, leather, amber and patchouli. So you like this one? It's good to try something different that you've really never considered doing before. Yeah, it was only up until, 3 or 4 years ago that I would smell 1 Million and I think, oh, this is really nice. I really love this scent. I just thought, why am I not wearing it then? So I started wearing it and feedback has been good. So yes, I'm going to show you a couple that are a little different as to what you have advised me that you do like, but are still very popular, still have those sweet notes, but are more of a daytime scent. I mean, this is kind of on the brink of being a nighttime scent, but I do prefer to wear this one in the daytime. It is La Vie Belle. Yeah, and the notes for La Vie Belle are pear, blackcurrant, patchouli, praline, vanilla and tonka bean. It is so sweet. This is another one that, excuse me, gets a lot of compliments. I can open it for you, yes. Give me just a moment. So any of these fragrances you see, we do stock in multiple sizes. So we have 30 milliliters, 50 milliliters, 70 and 100. We do also have these little atomizers, I believe they're called, which we can give you little samples to take away. Fortunately they are chargeable, but yes. I find the bottle to this one so beautiful as well. So it looks like this. Now I will have to spray this one only because it is a new bottle. Okay. It's so nice. Get rid of that. You do like that one? Yes, I'll put that there. Again, La Via Bella is one of those fragrances that lasts all day. The other one I thought that was a little different that you could try would be La Bomba, which is another Carolina Herrera one. And this is such a sweet little bottle as well. The big bottle is the same, it's like a little butterfly, it's very cute. With La Bomba, this is dragon fruit, cherry, peony and vanilla, so it's not floral, well, the peony, but it's more of like a fruity smell, but a sweet fruit. It's a little difficult to smell when they come in these types of bottles where you have to kind of apply directly to the wrist. But that's not your kind of vibe, that's fine. I didn't think it would be, I just wanted to show you anyway. And then lastly we have Kylie Cosmic, which is the 2.0. Comes in this metallic bottle, it's very funky. It's so heavy as well, feel that. Yeah, you don't want to carry this one in your hand luggage, it just weighs you down. I don't have the notes for this one unfortunately, but it's one of those more clean kind of smells, so hard no already, that's okay. That's okay. It's just if sometimes you fancy something a little bit different, and not just all the sweet smells all the time, something a little more subtle. Okay, so the ones we have that you do like and we can spray for you. Oh, there was one more. This is a very, 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 very strong scent and very well known as well. I mean, I can probably have you smell it and you'll know what it is. It's Sauvage. Okay. Even that one is too much for me as well, so I don't blame you for that one. Okay, so we have woody green apple, Cadbury vanilla. I'll tell you what, let's move these ones over here instead. Making a right mess of this over here. Here I didn't show you, but I mean, just based off your reactions to the other ones, I made the assumption you won't really like those. A couple of them are floral as well, so there's that floral lavender one we have there. Okay, is there one, I mean, you've already kind of smelt this one and it's still in the air, but is there one here that you want to try? I mean, I would say this one is the most subtle. Okay, here we go. you just want to smell that tester strip, well actually if you leave it 1 moment just to aerate, I should have said that, I apologise. Yeah, just give the scent time to settle. If you smell fragrances too quickly when it is on a fragrance sheet, sometimes all you can smell is the alcohol base, so just give it a moment. And just to go over that again, with the woody green apple, again inspired by 1 million, it is blood mandarin, peppermint, cinnamon, rose, leather, amber and patchouli. It should be okay for you to give it a smell now. And what I will do is just make a couple of notes about your feelings towards the scents as we go. Alright my love, how are we feeling on that one? Yeah, and as we're doing this, I do like to ask my customers, when you're smelling it, if you close your eyes, is there anything you can imagine? Okay. Honestly, I see that as well. Yes. Okay. Yeah, take a moment away, feel free to smell the coffee beans and then come back to it. Alright, perfect. Let's just pop that there for a moment. Okay, and then next we will do, let's go for ambery vanilla. Just take a strip here. Again, just give that a moment to aerate. And this one was inspired by black opium. Okay. Yep, you're all good. You still liking that one? Yeah. Okay. Now close your eyes and tell me what it is you're visioning. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so ambery vanilla is black coffee, sweet vanilla, white flower, white flowers, patchouli and cedarwood. Yes, do sniff the coffee beans. Okay, I'm going to do Tom Ford next. So this one is Noir Extreme. Do give that a moment. Yeah. So close your eyes and tell me how that makes you feel. I sound like a therapist. Please excuse me. Tell me what you're visioning. Okay. I appreciate how they've all revolved around either drinking or smoking so far. But if that's how it makes you feel, that's fine. Do you want to do La Vie Rose again? La Vie Belle, excuse me, I'm thinking of the song. Yeah. You can take all of the sample sheets away. Obviously there's no pressure for you to take any of these away today, but that should be good for you to smell now, yeah. Yeah. I see that one as well, yeah. Definitely. Okay, and then there's Good Girl. Just pop that down for a moment. Just give it a moment. That should be good now. Yeah. Okay. Alright, okay, just to remind you, I did forget with the other ones. Number 3 was Noir Extreme, which was amber, cardamom, sandalwood, and neroli. Number 4 was La Vie Belle, which is pear, blackcurrant, patchouli, praline, vanilla, and tonka bean. And the one that you've just done, which is Good Girl, is jasmine, tonka bean, cocoa, and bergamot. Do you have a favourite from what you've just smelled? Okay, so what I'm going to do is read back to you the prompts that you gave, well, from the prompt I gave you of what you imagine when you are smelling it. So with number 1, which was woody green apple, inspired by 1 Million, what you told me you envisioned was a cigarette on the beach. Then with number 2, which was black opium, well, it was ambery vanilla, inspired by black opium, was red wine in a jazz bar. Number 3, which was Tom Ford Noir Extreme, you told me you were imagining smoking a cigar whilst playing poker. And then for number 4, which is La Vie Belle, you said you envisioned going to the ballet. And then for number 5, which was Good Girl, you told me the scent invoked visions of getting sweaty in the club. Now, just based off of those answers that you gave me, can you think of which one might have been your favourite? Okay, so there's 3. We're going to round down to 3. Okay, so we are going for getting sweaty in the club. So Good Girl. Alright. We are going for smoking a cigar, playing poker. Tom Ford Noir Extreme. Got it. And the last one, please do tell. The ballet. So you're going for something different. I love that for you. That's great. Now, what size bottles are you looking for? So this one is, double check here, this one's 50. Like I say, we do 70 and 100 and 30 as well. So the 50, that's fine. I just want to note these down. So 50 ml. This one is 100. So 50, yep. Noir Extreme. And the good girl, this one's 30. 50, yep. So 50 milliliters of them all. That's fine. Right. I'm just going to go out the back to grab those for you. Feel free to have a little browse over all the other things that we do have. Yeah, I'll be back in just a moment, okay?